Dead hands. Bear with me, dead hands. Everybody knows, I think, the importance of preparing to play tennis. And many times there's the thought of taking the racket back. Because certainly there is a moment when, prior to the hit, the hand is somewhat back, the arm is definitely back, the racket could be anywhere in here, but I'm ready to pull and hit. But when you go back to first things first, it's very interesting to see what is the first thing a player does. And your test is this. You're playing on the court, they hit the ball quite hard, it hits the tape. Not the bottom of the net, but the tape. Because there are 3 R's in tennis, ready, read, react, if the ball hits the tape, I believe I should have read forehand or backhand. And in my training at that moment, I was often here. At which point the coach would come up and go, "Oh, was it going to bounce that high?" And I said, "Well, no." And he said, "Well, why on earth is your hands there?" And the training was, could I have my hands relatively still such that the first move was just a turn? Just a turn. And what really is happening there, if you watch very carefully, is that the hands didn't go up, the hands didn't go down, the racket didn't change its face, nothing happened except this first move. Now you could say, do the pros do that? I think many of them do. Do they always do it? No. And here's the proviso. If I see it's coming slow and I want to increase my potential, that's when everybody brings this thing up. But if you're playing in an emergency, this tends to cause problems. So my view is, start with dead hands and then say, oh, now I could make it big if I want. But if you monitor your first move, I would be willing to bet, in fact, we can set up a bet, that the stroke that bothers you most has the least reference to dead hands. And the stroke that you like best has the simplest possible preparation. If you want to improve your tennis, you've got to get ready quicker. And if you want to get ready quicker, simplicity is always the key. And let's just call that dead hands. I did very little else but turn.